Chapter 12. The truth that cannot be unseen. Finnley Sparks had survived the trial, but what lay ahead was something far greater than he had ever imagined. The entity's form stabilized, its shifting geometry slowing. It had accepted him. But now, the true cost of knowing was about to be revealed. The void pulsed. Finnley felt it before he saw it, a wave of knowledge crashing into his mind. The Watcher's purpose, the mistake, the truth that had been buried for eternity. Delta's voice barely cut through the noise. Captain, your neurological activity is. Finnley wasn't listening. He was seeing. The mistake had been made once before. They had created something unnatural, something that bent time, space, existence itself. A civilization not human, older than the stars themselves, had reached too far. And in that moment, the Watcher awoke. Not to punish, not to destroy. Their worlds erased not by fire, not by war, but by the absence of being. But to correct. The entire civilization vanished in an instant. Their voices silenced. The void around him trembled, the entities present pressing closer. Because their existence had defied reality itself. Finnley gasped, stumbling as the vision snapped back. Now you see. Now you understand. Finnley's pulse pounded. The Watcher. It doesn't destroy civilizations. It erases them when they become something they were never meant to be. Delta's voice sharpened. Captain, we need to leave. Now. Finnley wasn't sure he could. Because now, he carried something dangerous. Knowledge that should never be forgotten. Knowledge that could doom them all. Finnley Sparks was not the same man who had first stepped into the void. Captain, he was carrying something dangerous now, knowledge that could never be unseen, could never be ignored. Your neural patterns are destabilizing. If we don't extract you, you may not recover. Forgotten. A civilization older than time itself had ceased to be, because they had crossed an invisible line, an experiment, an act, a creation that defied reality itself. He had seen the mistake not as speculation, but as history. The Watcher had corrected them, not with destruction, but with absolute erasure. The final choice. And now Finnley knew the cost. Waiting for his answer. Delta's voice pressed urgently in his ear. Finnley's breathing was ragged, his pulse thunderous in his chest. On the Captain, if we extract now, your mind may recover from the strain. But if you take this knowledge forward, choose. But know that knowledge does not change the universe, it only changes those who carry it. Precipice of choice. Knowledge that could. Finnley Sparks shift the course of history or disappear into staring at the void ahead. No, it was never gone. It was only watching, waiting, the abyss forever. But the entity wasn't finished. You have learned. But will you carry this knowledge forward? Or will you leave it here, untouched? Finnley froze. This was it. If he left this place now, the knowledge would remain hidden, locked away beyond reach. If he took the truth with him, he would change everything for better or worse. The void stilled. Finnley Sparks had seconds to decide whether he would carry the truth or bury it forever. Stood the entity, waited. The void held its breath. Delta's voice was firm but urgent. Finnley exhaled sharply. Then nothing will ever be the same. The entity pulsed, its form shifting between dimensions. Finnley clenched his fists. Captain, the anomaly is gone. Two paths lay before him. Leave the knowledge behind. Preserve the mystery. Prevent the universe from ever stepping too far again. Carry the truth forward. Accept the burden. Change the galaxy forever, whether for salvation or destruction. Finnley Sparks made his decision. He reached forward, grasping the knowledge. The void shattered. SS Horizon Ray emerged into normal space. Finnley collapsed against the console, his breath uneven. His mind was not the same. Delta's voice was laced with hesitation. Finnley exhaled. And now, Finnley Sparks carried the truth of what would awaken it.